Welcome back, everybody, and back on Assiq to do another quest. Don't worry if you're following the interviews at all. I will have another interview soon. I have some pre-edited, already broadcast previously interviews that I might do before I get to my next RuneFest that I never got to play for anybody. But oh, I'm so sorry about that, guys. Um, my next planned interview my next, never broadcast, never previously heard interview is with Mod Chihiro, who, as far as I can, find out in my investigations, is no longer at Jagex. So some of you will not be too interested in this, but for anybody who has the patience to listen anyway, I think you will be really rather pleasantly surprised by the interview. When I went to go do the interview with him, he was just on the list. You know, when I set up the interviews, I asked for who I wanted. Not I asked for 5 people, and then I said whoever else interesting you think that that you can set aside time for me to talk to them. And when I went there, they had hardly anybody that was on my list, but they had a list of, I think I got 8 interviews. I was basically just running around the whole time. I barely got to see anything. With people, some of whom I had never heard of, and some of whom I hadn't bothered to ask for an interview because I really didn't think that I would get it. So Machihiro was one of those that before I did the interview with him, I had not heard of him. And I came away very, very impressed with him. He was extremely interesting, so I think you guys will be excited to hear. I am going to today do a quest. I'm going to finish up Diamond in the Rough, which when I had done the quest right before that, I can't remember off the top of my head which it was. It wanted to take me directly into Diamond in the Rough right afterwards. But of course I didn't want to do that because I didn't want to record 2 quests in a row. I wanted to do something else of some sort. I think that was one of the interviews I wanted to do next, so I got off of that. So I figured we would come back and finish that quest now. And I don't know why I'm not having sounds. There's no sounds that I'm hearing for RuneScape. My computer I can still hear, but I'm not hearing RuneScape. And when I check my settings, it looks like everything is fine. RuneScape is coming up in my mixer and volume is full, so I'm not sure what the problem is, but this is not a voiced quest anyway. I think it's kind of an older one, so I don't think it matters. So we're just gonna go ahead and start this. I think I have to talk to Osmond. The ransom message the kidnappers gave you concerns me. I don't sound very much like Osmond, I'm sorry. Oh, it is fully voice acted. It is a redo of an older quest, but apparently it is fully voice acted. And features atmospheric music and effects. We suggest you turn on your sound in order to get the most out of it. And of course I have my sound on. Please get Ozan and meet me back up in the vault. There's something I need you both to see before you get it into your heads again to steal the carrot ib. Will you do this? It might get dangerous. So there we go. No, I don't think that's right. A 10. Sorry, I changed my settings because I was having issues, and now I don't remember what my settings are, and I just hit my headset. But whatever. I think it really matters as long as I do it. Accept quest, of course. Excellent. My guards inform me that Ozan is back loitering at the foot of the palace steps. Okay, good. We'll go get him. In the meanwhile, I just don't understand what the problem is here. It's not on mute. And of course I have music off, so I was clicking these earlier to try and get it to play. And I'm like, oh, I have that off. Why would I? So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm actually going to have to edit this one, I guess, a little bit. But that's okay. If I could figure out the trouble, it would be well worth it. And if I don't figure out the trouble, well, I don't get paid big bucks for this, so hopefully nobody expects all that much from me. Oh. Oh, okay. I think that you guys are getting this just fine. Well, I think you can hear everything just fine. I just don't know. It's not coming through my speaker. Oh, I'm so gonna have to edit this. Yeah. Device. Alright, come on. Oh, that's not that. There we go. Okay. So again, I don't know if I'm going to leave that some problem in or fix it, but let's go get Osman. I mean, that's Osman. Let's go get, what's his name? Ozan. Osman.
I'm sorry I slipped away after the Emir's death. Had to clear my head, you know?
Oh boy, do I ever know. I mean, I slipped away too. That's, okay.
Got myself officially reacquainted with Al-Kharid. They have some tasty kebabs over at Kharid's.
Osman told me to pass on that your past actions are forgotten and that you're welcome back as a citizen of Al-Kharid.
Really? Even after all that business in the palace?
Nobody blames us for the Emir's death. Apparently, it was a long time coming. Osman knows we were trying to do the right thing. In fact, he says he's got something to show us.
You think maybe he's come up with a plan to rescue Prince Ali? Then lead on. Let's go talk to him.
Alright, let's go. But first, we're going to lower the volume a little bit.
I am wholly convinced your aim has always been to rescue Prince Ali, and that you are only trying to steal this diamond or to pay his ransom. But I caught you in the act, and that was just as well, for if you recall, first part of the ransom message says to follow the path of the sun.
Into the lion's mouth. Yes, I remember it.
Forget that second part for a moment. I don't know what that alludes to. What I do is that the path of the sun is somehow linked to the Carrot Inn. The real Carrot Inn.
Are you saying this one on display is fake? Sorry, fall down on the job a little bit.
I've handled enough precious gemstones to know that's a real diamond.
Sure enough, but it is still not the real Carrot Inn. And if you had succeeded in stealing this fake, you would not have been able to find the prince. By getting to follow this path of the sun, the kidnappers ensure that they have delivered the real diamond. There is no way to even find Prince Ali without taking the Carrot Inn, let alone rescue him.
Interesting. And how would you know where they have him is where the path of the sun is? So give us the real diamond. We'll go save him.
I shall not dishonor myself or the Emir's memory by disobeying his last order.
Then why tell us all of this?
Because I understand how you think, Ozan. And I did not want you to attempt another theft. Especially before you ended up with the fake.
Wait. Is it that you don't want us to steal the diamond at all? Or just not the wrong diamond?
And hang on. Who put our rope to the roof back in place?
Is this how spies ask for help?
I'm not asking you anything. I'm not telling you anything. And I'm certainly not helping you to steal anything. Are we clear?
Crystal. As clear as swamp tar. Evocative.
I don't suppose you can also not tell us where the real diamond is?
What I can tell you is that placing the heavy weight on the diamond display triggers an alarm, which is how I caught you before. So maybe you should just keep hold of it.
Right. The heavy weight. And what would happen to someone if they were to steal this diamond?
Let's just say that your banishment was a lenient sentence. Whoever steals the diamond is best not return to Al-Kari without it.
Right. Of course.
Or at least Prince Ali.
You're a crafty one. I'll give you that. I see how it is you became spy master. You'd make for a great thief.
Indeed. You, a great agent.
I really can't wait. Wait, sorry.
I shall lock this fort, and it shall not be opened again until the prince is safely returned. And remember, I was never here. This conversation did not happen.
Who are you again?
Good luck to you both.
Come on. We've got to move fast. Grab the heavy weight again, then let's get out of here. If you've got any questions, we can talk once we're out of Al-Kari. For now, just trust me.
Okay, so I was starting to say, I really can't wait until they do without make do without the you find and take the heavy weight. Oh well, that was easy. Until they finally do away with chat heads and make the mouths on the characters move. They're not very far from it. Not very far at all, I think. So it wouldn't take long. I mean, it won't take long. Maybe another year or two. Let's climb back down to the Emir's bedroom window on the west roof.
Let's climb back down to the Emir's bedroom window on the west of the roof.
Oh my gosh, I love how late it is sometimes. That's okay. Flip my thing around so that I know which direction is which again. Oh, and let's turn the volume down a little bit. It's very loud. Which I was trying to cure how quiet it was before. I want sound effects slightly higher than ambient sounds because the background sounds, I shouldn't get those confused with the sounds of when I'm trying to do something. I don't know whether he's going to speak or not. Okay, we should use a rope to get back to the roof of the bank. Let's go.
This is going to be fun.
Oh, I love it. Quests are fun.
Can we go again? Okay, this path of the sun has got to be in the desert somewhere. So let's head around the back of the palace to Shantae Pass and get out of here.
Let's do that. That sounds like a plan. So, this will be the first time I've been in the desert on this character. The desert is fun, but it is a little dangerous. Let's see. Where can I... Ozan, Shantae. Okay, I don't think that he's voiced because he's not part of the quest. So he said, "Hello, Effendi. I see that you're new. Please read the billboard poster before going to the desert. It'll give you details on the dangers."
Read the billboard poster before going into the desert. It will give you details on the dangers you can face.
Way to make a liar out of me, Shanty.
Where are you taking me? Excuse me? We're not taking you anywhere. Me and my friend here are heading into the desert. I do not wish to go there. I'm scared. Like I just said, we're the ones going, not you. Please take me back home. Right. I think you've had too much sun, Effendi. You just stay here in the shed. Oh, hello, Effendi. I'm sorry I did not see you there. How can I help you? Are you heading into the desert? Yeah, we just said. Here, I insist you take some supplies.
Free supplies. Score.
Really? You don't have to.
Oh, that's all?
It is done, Effendi. Thanks, I think.
Okay. I also want desert robes. I should already have a knife in my belt, but the desert robes will help a little bit. Oops. Okay, thank you. Got a task done. Woohoo. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at our tool belt real quick. Yep, knife right there. So we're good. What is not in here? Oh, okay, watch and chart because treasure trails I have not unlocked yet. Along with some fishing nets. Although, wait. No, it is there. Oh. Alright, some molds that have to be unlocked by quests or other things. Nice though, all farming is there. So,